Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you around my son's brand newly made over monochrome boys bedroom slash study hub, and also it still has to work as a guest room because this was originally in our house. There's 4 bedrooms, this was our guest room. We had the 2 boys sharing, our daughter in a nursery and then our room, but lockdown kind of changed everything. This room became really kind of busy, but in a bad way. So we basically ended up having it as my husband's home office because he's working from home still now, and he was just kind of stuck up here within the kind of guest room. But Freddie also vacated and moved into this room and wanted it to be his bedroom. He didn't want to share anymore, and I think that was just, you know, he needed his own space. We all do. So we basically turned it all into a really practical room that can double up as a guest room. So I've got a really cool kind of trundle bed to show you that goes from single to double. It's really comfy. And also his kind of study hub that we've created so that he can work more independently from home. He's going to secondary in September, and he's going to have like 45 minutes of homework a night. So he needs a really effective learning place. I don't know if we're going to go into lockdown again before then. And also I work from home as well, so I can also use his space. So let me show you around. So when you first come into Freddie's room, you can see he's got this lovely big wall decal. This is quite huge. He chose it, obviously his name is on it, and it just sticks up really easy. It's like one big piece. On around the room, this rug is that rug from Laradoot. This rug actually has its own Instagram account. Did you see it at the time? And he's got this kind of tatty old beanbag now, but he really loves it. This wall is a chalk wall, so I've just repainted it, which is why it looks very, very neat. But this room is kind of hard to see because it's black and white. It's kind of got an old chimney breast, and the people here before had already painted it in this chalk paint. And we've got some chalk pens, and normally this is where Freddie doodles, but yeah, I've literally just repainted it, and I'm showing you the room when it's kind of just been finished. And then we've got this corner desk from IKEA. It's really good because you've got so much space, and Freddie loves to draw. So on the weekend now he's got his Xbox up here, and he can set it up like with a monitor and everything as a kind of like gaming hub, which he's allowed to do on the weekends. But during the week he loves drawing, so he has all his drawing stuff, and he really, really spreads out all his paper along here and can be really creative space as well. And he chose himself this chair. He really wanted like a gaming chair, this very 10-year-old boy dream. So HP have kindly sponsored today's video because I've been using their instant ink subscription to get this all set up, and it's so good. It's got 3 amazing things which I'm going to tell you about. So the first is you never run out of ink. I don't know anything about running a little home office, a home operation like this. I've never really had to do it before because we've always been out of the home, but I did realise during lockdown I kept running out of ink, or I was printing off the home worksheets and they were like barely legible or had big stripes down them or something terrible like that, and it was so difficult. So what you can do now is download your HP Smart app. It just sits on your phone there for all the information, and it will automatically send you a brand new ink cartridge as soon as you're running low. So you don't need to kind of order one. It will know how many pages you are printing out and send it out. It doesn't matter if that's colour or black and white, it's just cost per page essentially. So you can save actually up to 70% by doing the instant ink subscription. So I pay, I think it's $1.99 a month, and that means that all my printing is always covered. I'm never going to run out, even if I have a really busy month. Like I've taken on some consultancy work this month, so I'm working a lot more kind of officey and stuff to print out and read through some policies and things like that. But it will automatically then send me a new cartridge, and it will increase it, but it will roll over to the next month. So very much a pay-as-you-go kind of subscription service, but for your home office, and you can save so much money doing it that way. Also on the app you'll find the HP Print, Play and Learn resource, which is really good. It's a ton of downloadables. It's actually done by age, which I find really useful having 3 kids. And within it is little useful tools. So for Freddie's age, it's very much like organisation charts and things like that, which he can print out, fill in and stick up around here as we begin to really get into using this space. But for Evelina, it's things like little fun colouring things so she can keep herself busy while I'm working, or even for adults they have things like the mindful colouring and all that kind of good stuff. So lots and lots is on there, and it really helps to run your home study area really efficiently, but also quite creatively and have fun with it as well. I can finally print photos. Oh my god, I can make photo books as well on there, which you know is my absolute dream. He's got some really cute little things on his desk. This is a vintage alarm clock that I got for him, and this little box is all his kind of baby treasures, and these really cool black and white decorative pieces from Matalan, which have little plants in them, little fake plants, but they look so cool. And And I'm really desperate to show you this bed because it's so smart and it's exactly what we needed. So it kind of is a day bed. So when he's got his friends over, they can kind of sit on it and it's a bit more like a sofa than having your friends kind of sitting on your bed. Looking at your teddies, sorry Freddie. I got these cushions, black and white monochrome ones from Home Sense, and this is an old Anthropology throw, which always good over the top. And then he's just got his bedding and little woof woof and his weighted blanket. So he sleeps with a weighted blanket, which I've done a video about before. The bed is so smart because then what it does, and I'll demonstrate this in a second with Henrik, is it pulls out into a double guest bed. So it's a really smart bed, isn't it? Really, really good one to think about if you are creating a guest room, because you can use it like a sofa lounge yourself during the day. But his keyboard is up there because he was doing some piano lessons before lockdown. We need to do some more virtual ones. Just some more books. He's reading Famous Five at the moment, which is cool, and his little alarm clock. So yeah, it's kind of different, isn't it? It's so different actually. It was so cluttered before, nothing matched. It was just all our old furniture had kind of come in here. So it was really nice just to declutter it all and start again, especially because it's the first bedroom you see when you come up the stairs as well. It's nice to have it looking nice. It feels like a nice relaxing place. I really like working in here. It's so bright. I will link everything below, all of the little bits and details that I've bought, like the little plant faces and stuff like that. And of course the HP Instant Ink subscription as well. And then I'm going to show you the rest of the rooms because everything's changed up here. We've had a real rejiggle after lockdown, changed so much. So yeah, those will be coming up on my channel soon. Bye, lots of love guys.